Hi guys, so this is domain and range practice. You'll have some Khan Academy practice to do. So I'm going to review one that we've been doing, and then I'm going to show you one that's a little bit different that you might see on Khan Academy today. So the first one to review is this graph right here. And we know when we find the domain, we're looking for our x values. And we know range is our y values. So when we're looking for our x values, we want to see our most left and our most right point, right? We're only looking at the x-axis. So our most right point, if I draw a line right here, I see is at -3. Sorry, my left and my most right point is at a +1. So I know that I'm going to have x values between, let me give myself more space there. Going to have x values between -3 and 1. And now I'm going to look to see if I'm including my -3 and my 1. And this is an open circle here, so open circle gets just a less than sign, whereas a closed circle gets a less than or equal sign. So my -3 is not included, but my 1 is included, so it gets the or equal to line underneath. And in set notation, -3, 1, I'm not including my -3, so I get my parentheses, and I am including my 1, so I'm going to put a bracket. Now for my range, when I'm looking at range, look at my y values, starting with my lowest point first, which is a 4. And I'm including that 4 to my highest point, which is 0. And I'm also including that 0 because we're including it here, even though this is an open circle here. This one's closed, and the closed circle wins. My set notation would be 4, bracket, comma, 0, bracket. And is this a function? If I do my vertical line test, I will only ever hit 1 point. So yes, this is a function because it passes the vertical line test. Now, for my next problem down below, if I just have points here, instead of writing interval notation or set notation, I have to label just those points because we don't have a continuous line for our graph here. We just have points. So if you see dots like this, just points on a graph. For the domain, again, I'm looking at just my x values for domain. So it'll be the values starting at 1, because we have a 1 here. 2, because we have a 2 here. 3, because we have a 3. 4, 4 here. 5, we have a 5 here. It's weird 5. And we also have a 6. 6. And then my range, if I'm looking at my y values now, I have a -1, seems to be my lowest. -1. Then I have a 0 here, a 1, a 2, a 3, and then a 6 is my highest point all the way up here. So I'm just putting commas in between all of those. So when you see that question on Khan Academy, you know what to look for. You're just looking for the points that are included either on the x-axis or the y, depending on if it's domain or range.